The death tax and its repeal remain a hot topic on Capitol Hill these days. Cattlemen to Cattlemen recently had the chance to ask agricultural leaders in Washington, D.C. for their opinions about the death tax.
If you get sick and have a sizable estate, and it's late 2010, I would be guarding the hospital door because the estate tax goes away in 2010 and then it comes back on January 1st, 2011. The Congress got that pretty messed up in 2001 when they did it, and we got to fix it.
Currently, the death tax is set to expire in 2010. Unfortunately, on January 1, 2011, we revert back to the pre-2001 level on the death tax, which means that we tell farmers and ranchers to work as hard as you can all your life, pay your taxes, do everything you can to build up an estate, and when you die, we're going to reach in your back pocket and take 55% of everything you've worked so hard for. It's the most unfair tax we have on the books today. And I'm very hopeful that we'll continue down the road of making the elimination of the death tax permanent.
I've always voted to abolish the death tax. I felt that expecting a family that is dealing with the loss of a loved one, at the same time risking losing their family farm, have to sell it in order to pay taxes, or another type of small business, is a wrong kind of taxation. In many respects, it's double taxation. You've worked hard all your life to build up something that you'd like to pass on to your children. We'd like younger generations to be able to continue in farming, and if they have to sell a farm above a certain size in order to pay the taxes, that's a pretty substantial burden that causes a lot of people to sell businesses and move on, and that has, I think, a detrimental effect on our economy.
It's just not what we're about in this country, that you would work hard all your life to build that kind of a business with the dream that you could hand it down to your children, to find out that the only way that they can make it would be to sell the business in order to pay the tax. So we've got to come up with a reasonable solution, and I think increasing that exemption and lowering that rate is the way to do that. And I've been working hard on that with the estate tax reform piece that I've been working on in the Senate Finance Committee, and we're pushing it hard. We're thinking now is the time.
To learn more about issues like the death tax, visit beefusa.org. Next on NCBA's Cattlemen to Cattlemen, we